Hello guys, welcome back to Out Adventures. For the next 3 days I'm heading solo into the mountains, setting up camp, cooking food over a fire. Downside is I've bought no water with me, so I'm going to solely rely on river streams, and I've also bought no fire with me, as in like a lighter to set up my gas stove. So I found a few stones, hopefully that can get a spark so I can cook some food. If not, it's going to be a long 3 days. So this is where we're currently at. We've already made a lot of progress hiking. Let me just flip the camera to show you the size of that mountain. Boys, lighter secured. These legends down there gave me the lighter. Without this I wouldn't have had some warm food, it would have been cold. But yeah, shout out to those people. Absolute boyos. Speaking of that, lighter secured, stream secured. It's like God's looking after me. I've found a water stream now so I can have water. I've got a lighter from them friendly folk. Sorted. Alright, so this is where we're going to be collecting the water from. Not from here, due to the greenness on the rocks, but I'm going to head a bit further up and collect some water from there, fill up my water bottle. So yeah, this looks very clean, so I'll be filling up my water bottle from here. Fill it up from here. Whoa! Alright, water's secured now. I'm just going to be heading down where I'm heading to. I'm just going to be heading further down into the mountains, that's what I meant. And yeah, hopefully we find a good camp spot. Oh. Oh. Well, if you guys didn't know, that right there is Scaffold Pike, but we're not camping there. I've done too many wild camps there, so I haven't yet decided where I'm going to camp. I'm just going to explore, see a mountain that I like, camp on there the next day, go for a swim. I don't know what I'm going to do, cook some breakfast, and then yeah, just join me for the ride. Wow, what a beautiful view. Stunning. Looks like we found a little island up here. Not an island, a little lake up here on top of the mountain. So yeah, gonna check it out, see if we can see any fish in there. Because these two ducks are chilling here. What's all this? What's all of this, these bubbles? Oh, there's definitely some fish hiding up in there. I don't even feel the cold. I don't even feel any cold at all from this water. It's super warm, probably because it's been sitting in the sun all day. Imagine if I wiggle a finger and I see a fish come up. Highly doubt that. Trout are smart. Whoa! Oh. I almost went face into the water. It's getting pretty cold now. My hands and my forearms are freezing. I found a little creek here. If there's a fish there, then I can catch it with my bare hands, but I highly doubt there is any living life in here. If I don't find my way back, then it is what it is. No, I'm joking, I'm going to find my way back. All I have to do is hike up the tallest mountain I see, get some reception, download the offline maps, and I'm sorted. Wind is on a mad one right now. I might turn into golf cart. Yeah, the wind's on a mad one. It didn't say it was going to be this windy. Woo! You know what? It's like I need to change your clothes. Okay, so this spot is clearly not a good idea due to the trajectory of the wind. Hang on a moment. Can you even hear me? Okay, so this spot is definitely not going to be where we're camping due to the trajectory of the wind. So we're going to head over this mountain and see what's on that side, because the wind is blowing me away at the moment, and it could get worse in the night, and I don't want to do that to my tent. The wind is less crazy in this spot, so I might come back here. Depends what I find. Will be a night job. Keep marching. No heading backwards. It's march, march, march. The clouds are closing in. Hopefully, in due time, I can be above them if they're lower down. I'm thinking of camping on top of this mountain. It's actually at the same level as the clouds, if not higher. You can see that cloud is lower than that mountain. It is a long way to the top though. In real life, it's ginormous. I'm extremely hungry and dehydrated. Whew. Okay, so we've reached another little pond. I'm going to chill around here for a bit and then keep heading towards the top. Perfect sitting spot here. Oh. It's back to the t-shirt, boys, because there's no wind over here, so I'm absolutely boiling. Let's see what I've packed. I didn't bring any square bars with me. Darn it. At least we got some Snickers. Oh, it's so quiet over here. Starting to regret my choice. If I was up there right now, I'd have that for review. Wow. Oh my days. Stunning. Scenery here is 10/10. The only reason I keep heading up is because I want to witness a cloud inversion. If I don't, then it's all for nothing. I think there's about, I don't know, 20 to 30 minutes of sunlight before it gets pitch black. Almost there, just over this, and I hope we're above the clouds. No cloud inversion, not even up Scafell. So I literally just did all that hiking and wasted extra energy, but I could have been preserving it for the next 2 days. Still a beautiful view. Let me just focus on that. I mean, look at that for a view. Nice mountains, nice clouds. We still got a bit of light, so we need to quickly set up camp. I don't see any boulders that could potentially be pushed by the wind, so maybe there's a good spot. Alright, so here, could cowboy camp. Could cowboy camp over there. I could cowboy camp over there. We set up a tent there actually. And I could cowboy camp over there. Cowboy camping is basically where you just use your sleeping mattress with no tent, but judging by these bad boys, it's probably going to rain, so not a very bright idea. Feels like the wind is coming from here, so I think the other spot might be the best option, but it's not that bad. That's pretty good. Yeah, we're heading back to that other spot. Not a good idea. That could fall down on me. This could fall down and crush me, so oh man. So hard to find a campsite. I'm actually, it's supposed to be easy, I mean, but the only problem is there's too many rocks over here. Guys, this is the third time that I've lost my microphone. So it's because it probably just flies off my clothes. So I have to shout loud so you can hear me for the next 2 days. But yeah, I'm going to be setting up the tent now, so stay tuned for that. This is what I've done so far. It's the nature hike Monagar. I'm just going to put the top on top of it and I'll show you the end result. Just over here is a big cliff. So basically camping over a cliff. And there you have it, boys. There's the tent. Nice view. I'll show you the inside setup soon. I'm going to start cooking up some food. The winds are a bit... There's a few gusts here and there, but it's alright overall. I've got this mini little stove from OEX. Just gonna pop down here. On the menu, we've got some lamb curry with some peri peri rice and some garlic naan. Well, isn't that great? I've run out of gas. The winds are destroying me right now. See that? Mad thing. I did manage to somewhat heat it up, so we'll have it with some bread. Garlic naan bread, I mean. Alright, I'm just gonna eat my food now. I've just broken some pieces of bread into it. And yeah, gonna be having lamb. Once I've finished eating this, I need to head out the tent to sort out a problem because the wind is so powerful on that side. The peg's starting to come out, so I need to find like a rock or something. Alright, so I cleaned the dishes, pan's cleaned, and I used wipes and tissue paper and I put it all in here. This is where the food was, and yeah, I'm gonna snack on these now. This whole time my mic was here, so I didn't even lose it. It was under my jacket. Oh my days. This is very thick and warm, and it's double layered on the inside, so this keeps you very, very warm. As soon as I put my feet in it, it instantly turns warm. So yeah, highly recommend. It's a little bit on the heavier side, but it's only 1.9 kg. So 1.9 kg, then you got the tent, which is 2 kg. And then you've got the sleeper mat, which is less than a kg, so 5 kg, and then it all just depends on how much food you bring. And that OEX stove is micro light, so that's about a couple, probably 100 grams. Just shot a bunch of stuff in this bag: my jacket, my shorts, and my pants. Obviously, this has a pillow as well, but it's not really comfy. Let me just show you. So this is the pillow that it comes with, but I make my own by filling this sleeping bag cover up with my jacket. Yo, mad thing. Wind's a bit crazy. Alright boys, I'm gonna snuggle up now and go to sleep. I'll see you in the morning. Alright guys, I know I said I'm gonna go to sleep, but I needed a piss so bad. And it's hard to sleep in this wind. Also, I barely sleep at this time. I usually sleep at around 3 o'clock, 3 a.m. because I haven't worked for a while. So yeah, I'm probably gonna watch another movie and then maybe head to bed. If you're out hiking, make sure you drink plenty of water. Can't lie, that river water does not taste bad. I hope it's safe to drink because I don't have a filter, but I picked it up off a stream. Bear Grylls, shout out Bear Grylls. Bear Grylls sponsor me. Yeah, you're gonna sponsor me. It's 8:25 and I slept really good. I'm nice and cozy, but I do not want to go out in this wind. F that. Alright boys, time to head out the tent now. Up, left the spot without a trace. Actually, almost forgot this. Left the spot without a trace. I need a coffee. I need a coffee and I need some protein. I don't know where to go. I mean, there's so many mountains to choose from that I could hike to. Well, first one thing. I go to a different spot in the Lake District. Most of you probably recognise this path. I've come here quite a few times down this direction. I explored the mountains on the other side yesterday. Today I'm heading down through this way and then we'll need to go somewhere where we can fish and also wash up. Oh man, take a look at my life and the vibe that I do. Shut up. Nice.
Yeah, bad dude.
I don't know what light I left on, but I've got a flat battery. Fuck. So I've arrived for the next location where I'm going to be camping. Obviously I'll be up the mountain. I can't fish because there's no fishing line. There's a fishing rod but not the line. But yeah, I'm going to cook up some food because I'm really hungry. I was going to take a swim, but it's too cold and too windy, so I'll show you where we're heading. We're heading into that dip over there. It's a very, very big mountain. It's going to take me a long while to get there, but we'll make it in due time. Each one of those trees are bigger than me, and I'm 6'2". So yeah, it's going to be a long day. I've got a lot of pain on the back of my knee, like very, very painful, but hopefully it's nothing too major. There's a white horse chilling over there. But this is all blocked off by private farmland, and I've been scoping the area and it just keeps going on and on and on. I don't think there's a way around it. On the menu we've got some ramen and some eggs, and then for dinner we've got some salmon and rice. Not salmon, I mean tuna steak. Tuna steak and rice here. Just gonna wash this pan out. On this whole trip I've bought 6 eggs and not a single one is cracked. I put it in a box and used this paper to hold it down so it doesn't break. I've actually thrown my bag on the rocks and the eggs haven't smashed, so that's good. Yeah, for the ramen we're gonna have some kimchi ramen, one of my favourite ramens. Gonna pop that in. Although I haven't tasted this brand before, it's my first time trying it. I should do like a ramen episode where I try out different ramen in the wild. I think that's a good idea. The water looks to be bubbling, and since it's clear I'm just gonna assume it's safe and I'm gonna pop the ramen in now. I'll make 3 now and save 3 for tomorrow. Look who decided to show. The sun. Don't know if I got it in there, but yeah. Let's give this ramen a taste. Got a bug on me. Okay, I may have put a bit too much peri-peri seasoning on, but not peri-peri seasoning, that was all-purpose seasoning, but overall it's nice. It's too hot. The ramen's too hot and I'm too hungry, so it's a bad combo. Let me just try and get some of that egg and protein. My knee is dead. So I'm out of water, so I'm going to boil some water now from this lake. Since I'm boiling water, I may as well cook some ramen as well. Not ramen, it's like just pot noodle. And then when I get to the top, I'll make some dinner after I've set up camp. Look who's come to greet me. Just let that boil for 2 minutes and then I'll pour it in here. Volcano chicken noodles. Taste is nice, but it's very hot. This view cools it down though. My knee is not okay. I definitely need to get it checked, but to help out with it, I've picked up this stick I found on the floor. As you can see, into the abyss. Incline is mad. Can't even see the end. As you get higher, just you think you're reaching it, but it just gets further and further away. Hikers will know what I'm talking about. "2,000 years later, whoa, and we're still not at the top." My knee is giving out. Definitely injured it. Never felt this much pain in my knee before. It's pouring down again. I might get soaked. The clouds. A grey show is expected. The rain's caused everything to look gloomy and cinematic a little bit. As soon as I got here, the wind is like 10 times more stronger because it's out in the open. I've camped down there up that little mountain peak before. I want to try a different spot now, so I'm heading further down in the complete opposite direction. We're heading to that rock thing over there. I wish I was on that mountain right now to see how the clouds are forming on top of it. We've got all of this to climb. I'm terrible at finding camp spots. Whoa. I keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Is it this one? Is it this one? Is it this one? And I can't ever decide. This is the spot I'm camping at tonight. Gonna wake up with some stunning views. It's not that bad now, but a whole rainstorm hit. Like a really bad rainstorm. As I was setting up it, the tent decided to hit and everything was already soaked, so I just had to do everything really quickly. So the inside of the tent is going to be absolutely drenched. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go in now. Look, I'm absolutely drenched as well. But I'm wearing waterproof gear, so I'll be alright. I'm drying the inside. It's a good thing I brought spare clothes. Now I can use them to dry the inside of my tent. Oh my days, the batteries are there. Guys, we've managed just in time. The inside is dried up thanks to the spare clothing. The mattress is dry, sleeping bag is dry. I think because this is waterproof. But yeah, this could have ended bad, but is that on the inside? No, yeah, so the inside of the tent is dry. I've never had condensation in this tent before. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'll sleep alright tonight. Guys, I'm almost out of water. I've got like a tiny bit left. It's not going to last me the night. Especially after all of this hiking. Try and gain some calories back. On the menu, we got... oh, that's what happens when it rains. But on the menu, we got some Rice Krispies bars. for the finishing result, buffalo sauce. Shot a bunch of that on. I love buffalo sauce. I warmed up some garlic naan bread from yesterday, and that's going to be our meal. Guys, the chipotle sauce makes it 10 times better. Oh my god. You'd never catch me eating a cold sandwich or any cold food on a wild camp, unless it's a snack. Always have hot food. Trust me, hot food just makes your body feel so good. It makes camping feel like you're at home because you worked for it and you cooked it and it's nice and warm. And this camping stove cools down really quick once you put it on the grass. You got a little plate as well, and it's very lightweight, so I highly recommend to get yourselves one of these camping stoves. Look outside. Wow, well, that's quite nice, that. That's quite nice. That's very nice, that. That's nice, pointy, nice. Nice mountain. Wow, that's quite nice. Let's see behind us, just clouds, but yeah, that's quite nice, that. Very nice. Oh, amazing. I like to do it every time when I wild camp before I go to bed solo is pack away, because I'm not a morning person. When I wake up in the morning, I don't want to do anything, so I just pack everything before I go to sleep, wake up, because I know even if I wake up extra early, I know I'm just going to go back to sleep. So always pack away, then in the morning you just have to worry about dealing with the tent. I feel like there's a sunset now. Wow. Gorgeous sunset. Gorgeous tent. Alright guys, there's like little bits of wind, it's nothing major. There's no rain at the moment, and it's about, I think, 11 o'clock. I'll sleep a lot better than I did yesterday, hopefully, unless the winds pick up. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning guys, I just woke up. Let's take a look at the morning view. Oh, it's nice and sunny today. Day 2 has been a success. Sun is shining, which means I'm gonna go for a nice swim. Wow, I'm gonna miss this view. We gotta keep moving to the third location. Alright guys, day 2 has been successfully completed. Now we got one more day to go, and I know exactly where to go. One of my favourite spots in the Lake District. Look at that for a morning view. Wow. Alright, so the spot's been left without a trace. All that's left to pack is that. Just gonna drink the last sip of water, and I'll be on my way down and have a nice swim, because I didn't shower yesterday. I did wash my face, brush my teeth and stuff, but I need a shower. About nearly a full mouthful. Hopefully it gives me this sustenance to swim and to boil some more water. Oh, and actually where we're going there's river streams, so I'll be able to fill it up. Just gonna have a little dip, a little swim in the water, and then head to our next location. I just took a swim, nice little clean up. Technically this is day 3, so I could call it a 3-day solo wild camp, but I really want to stay another night. But it depends on what work's saying. I need some connections because I've got this job thing that I need sorting out. We'll see what's up with that. If that's been resolved, then I'll need to go home. If not, then I get to stay another day. But we're not staying in this location again. It's a beautiful location, but I'm going to a different location. I'll show you later. It's going to be one hell of a hike. I don't know if my knee can hack it, but whatever, I'll just keep pushing through. Alright guys, we keep marching. Day 3 of the solo wild camping adventure. I was going to go to Haystacks and sleep in this bothy, but I changed my mind because if I go there on a sunny day, it's more than likely to have people in there, and it won't be so solo with it. And this is a solo wild camping adventure, so I've come to here, Haweswater. It's a lot bigger. That's not the end of it. Once you go past those mountains, there's a lot of other mountain options that I can choose from to wild camp. The sun is out for a change. Whew. It's not directly on me, but it's hot. I'm sweating. I need to wash up in the river. These lot are in my way, and all of them have got horns, so they better move out my way because I've got fists. Let's see if they try anything, because I will front head kick them if they attack. Yeah, that's what I thought. Look at that cute baby sheep on his own chilling. Made it, boys. I was going to camp here, but now I'm thinking of heading to the top of the mountain. Before I head to the top, I'm going to cook some food because I'm hungry and I need the energy. There's some flat ground over there, potential camp spot. Oh, there's a bench as well. Whew. I might just save my knee and camp on this flat surface. But the hiker in me wants to hike the summit. Such a hard decision. Let's decide after I've had food, yeah. Bear Grylls water bottle. It comes with like a stove at the bottom of it, and yeah, the stove sticks at the bottom, but I didn't bring it with me. I could have used that to whip up some coffee, but Ooh, speaking of coffee, maybe I should whip up some coffee now. Actually, maybe that's not a good idea. Because I don't know how much is left in the gas canister. It did say 24 boils, but I don't know. River water takes longer to boil, I believe. Guys, I've just realised I didn't bring any eggs with me. I left it. Oh no. I've only got one tuna can, one pack of rice, one ramen and a bunch of snacks. That is not enough to keep me full. So, I mean the snacks are, but I need my protein. This, let me check how much protein is in it. Per can there is only 14 grams of protein. Bob sack, let's check how much is in here. 4.2. Oh no. Hang on, I think I got a protein bar. Please tell me I brought it. Please tell me I brought it. Please tell me I brought it. I brought it. Come on. Creatine protein bar. 20 grams of protein. So 40 grams of protein, 1 meal a day. That is not enough protein for me. It's not enough protein for me, Shan. But oh well, it will do. Time shot on the race. Obviously, I pop the tuna can in here. Take that with me. And there you have it, boys. Ready to eat. Left the spot without a trace. Got my gear on and we're heading up. But might come back to the spot, depends what I find. Well, the wind was crazy for the last 20 minutes. It's almost as if it breezed me up and told me to get the fuck up and keep going. So yeah, here I am. Making it to the top. Not there yet, but we'll get there. If it just stayed nice and sunny, I would have stayed there and camped there. The reason why I didn't set up the tent straight away is because it's too early and I don't want to have any visitors. So if it was like 6-7 o'clock and the weather was good, I would have set up tent and I could, or even if the weather was bad, I could have just been chilling in my tent. I wild camped in those woods over there. I'll put a link in the description below for that YouTube video. I'll show you how we've been trekking. From there, trekked up, climbed over these rocks, some more rocks to climb, and a couple more hills after rocks. But yeah, we're getting there. Ooh, my knee is absolutely wrecked. Oh, my flipping knee, man. What on earth is this? I have to climb this. Oh, man. With a bad knee, it's not a good idea. Oh, darn it, man! Please don't fall on me. Whew. I almost fucking fell. Is it just me, or does that cloud look like a small little... Guys, we made it to the peak. It looks like I'm just on a flat field until you see the peak of those mountains. You see that? That's a mountain peak. Then you know you're on top of the mountain. Well, would you look at that view? Gorgeous sun. Now I've got to decide whether to camp here with this view or to camp there with those mountain peaks sticking out. I don't know, it's hard to decide. Oh shoot, my knee. I wonder what's down here. Just going to check it out. The barbecue's with me. Now, I'm tired. And my knee is effed. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. But it is quite a beautiful view, like. Just took a good hour rest. And now I'm just exploring a little bit more. I don't know what there is to do at this point. I'm completely alone on top of a mountain. At this point I've crossed over more than one mountain. But yeah, these past 3 days have been absolute bliss. Absolute bliss. I'm going to be showing you everything I brought with me. So starting off with the tent, I've got the Nature Hike Monagar 2. It's a 2-man tent. It's got doors on both sides. Its maximum wind level resistance is 54 miles an hour. I've had it in very strong winds and it's been fine. But very strong winds at about 40 mile an hour gusts, and it's held up just fine. But yeah, it's a 3-season tent. And then for the bag, I've got the Nepal 65 from Eurohike. I've had this for about a year now. So far, so good. For the sleeping system, I've got the Mountain Warehouse Microlight 400. I mean 1400. For the sleeping system, I've got the Mountain Warehouse 1400 Microlight. And yeah, the comfort rating for this bag is -5 degrees. I've had no cold nights with this so far. And for the sleeping bag, I've got the Sinibo sleeping mat. It comes with the, it's self-inflatable, and it comes with a pillow attached to it. You don't need to bring your own, although I still use my jacket as a pillow. But yeah, I don't know the R value for this because it doesn't state. I got it from Amazon. But so far I haven't had a cold night in it, and I've also slid down mountains with it and it hasn't popped. So I'd say it's pretty sturdy. For the cooking system, I've got the Jetboil Jet Power gas with the mini stove that screws right on top of it. I've also got the OEX light stove. It can also be used as a plate if you just fold it like this. And I've got a spork, which is basically a spoon, a fork and a knife all in one. And then for water, I've got this Bear Grylls water bottle. Then you got just your essentials like the lantern for the tent. Then you just got your essentials. For example, the lantern for the tent right here. Got your headlight, toothbrush, toothpaste, and yeah, some munch depending on what you bring. I'd switch it up every time. And coffee with the best view. I don't want to have just an easy hike or like teleport to the top or get an elevator to the top, because then the view doesn't feel like you've worked for, or like you don't feel like you've achieved anything. You'll get bored of it if they do that. I just realised that when you do all that hike and put all that effort into getting the views, it makes it worth it. Let's try out this protein bar. It's not bad. Obviously all protein bars taste a bit sandy, but that's because they put too much protein in. Man, that hike was worth it, man. Oh, that's so fucking cringy. Yeah, that hike was so worth it. I'm just out here. I chilled in the tent for a little bit, but then I got out, and then as soon as I opened the tent door and I just looked at the view, I was like, holy shack-a-moly, where the hell am I? I could be just looking at my bedroom wall or playing some stupid PlayStation, but got the sun shining on me, birds twerping. Yeah, heading in the tent now, and then I'll jump out when the sun sets. It's gonna be beautiful. I can't wait for the sunset. Woo! Wow, sunset is here. Wow, what a sunset. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but all of this white is just clouds. This is in the mountains, all clouds, so unless you're at level with the clouds. Alright, so I'm just boiling some water in front of this beautiful view, and I'm going to be making some kimchi ramen. I was supposed to have this with eggs, but I forgot the eggs in the car, so oh well. And I think this is the final meal I'm going to have, but I've also got some snacks that I'm going to be having. Perfect amount. Alright guys, ramen is ready to eat. Let's give this thing a try. You can't beat kimchi ramen, it's so good. Kimchi ramen and shrimp ramen, oh my god. Alright boys, time to head to bed. See you in the morning. Good morning guys. I slept like a baby. Alright boys, I'm just going to dismantle the tent now, and then we'll be heading down on our way. We'll be heading on our way down. Alright guys, as you can see, everything is packed up now and there's not a single trace left behind. Guys, if you ever plan on coming wild camping, just please make sure you leave no trace. Just like this, not even a speck of plastic. Guys, my right knee is so sore right now. I'm going to be out of business for a while. No hiking for a little while until it's fully recovered. We've made it to the other side of the mountain, which is where the route we're going to take back home. The route we're taking back is through here, down here, and then down there. We were on the other side, we came up the other side of the mountain. This is on the other side. if you want to come on a beautiful, easy wild camp without doing all this hiking, I suppose if you arrive late, you could wild camp on the other side there. This lake is much more beautiful than the other one. It's smaller, but it's more clearer, and there's more flat grounded areas where you could wild camp. And then after you do your day one there, you wake up super early, so no hikers come and see you, and then you hike to the peak and then go all the way down there, which is where I wild camp for the second day. And then for the third day, that pointy mountain, you can hike to that pointy mountain and hike on top of that. So yeah, there's loads of camping options here. I think the next time I come here, I'll probably wild camp on the pointy mountain. There's some stone shelters up ahead, I'll show you them in a moment. Caveman shelter number 1. Caveman shelter number 2. Caveman shelter number 3. Caveman shelter number 4. Guys, let me know if I should wild camp in one of these shelters. I can just put my inflatable mattress and then my sleeping bag and sleep in one of them. Actually, there's more than likely going to be insects, so never mind. That's a wrap, boys. Now do you guys see what I mean by how big these trees are? But from where we were, they just looked like a field of grass. So that's the size of a car and that's the size of the tree. This 3-day solo wild camp is to honour the goat Luke from the OutdoorBoys YouTube channel. If I didn't stumble upon his YouTube channel, I never would have been coming out here. I never would have bothered to even look it up, that places like this are in the UK. I would have just sat home, sulking, thinking the UK is a shithole, depressed. But once I stumbled upon his YouTube channel, I mustered the courage to start going out camping or just exploring and stuff, and yeah, honestly changed my life for the better. It made me actually love living in the UK. Because I used to live in Saudi Arabia. So I was born in the UK, I'm British, but my dad moved to Saudi for a business venture. I came back to the UK, got stabbed, brother got arrested, too much hassle. But this has helped me a lot mentally and physically. All this hiking is getting me shredded. So yeah, shout out to OutdoorBoys. Also, if you want to see more videos like this, I'll link them down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below what you want to see me do next. And I'll see you in the next adventure.